Start YouTube here. Hello, YouTube! I didn't want to broadcast all the schedule changes, so hello, welcome. You should be good with mouse and keyboard? Okay. We're playing the Outer Wilds. Oh my god. Malware bites. Fuck off. Christ alive. Hey, I noticed you haven't paid for us lately. Would you like to pay for us? No, not really. And if you keep asking, I'm gonna uninstall you. Okay. Advanced. Jetpack auto boost. Jetpack boost can be triggered with a separate button pressed, manual, or anytime upward thrust is used, auto. Oh, I'd rather have the separate button press. That sounds better to me. Okay. I have no idea what to expect, except I was told that game good. So here's hoping that's true, right? I'm getting No Man's Sky flashbacks right now. Except instead of initialize, it says wake up. Oh. That's a ship that got taken out by something. Oh. 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 Literally wake up. Okay. Hello. There's our pilot, back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. Well, you were here with me, so... It's launch day. Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. You're sure you fixed the retro rockets? That was only a problem one time, and then maybe a few times after that, but hey, no reason to dwell in the past, right? Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes, or whatever. If you have any goodbyes to say, better say them now. Can I roast a marshmallow? No? Oh, I can! Yeah! Peak gameplay. That's not very toasted. It's not very toasted. Gotta get a little more toasty, a little more toasty. Okay, not quite, not quite. Mmm. And I like mine just a little toasted. I don't like them burned. But this one doesn't seem to be toasting at all. Does this thing not toast? Aww. It's not very toasted, you know? Oh well, close enough. It sounded crunchy, so it must have been toasted. Good talk, Slate. Hold and release. Okay. Game pretty. Requires launch codes. Okay, so that's where we're launching from. Yo, that's a real rickety looking space launch platform. It's made out of logs. But okay, alright, I guess. Micah. Hey, it's you. Slade said you're blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you gonna go into space, aren't you? You better not have changed your mind. Hear you and Slate beefed up the model ship. Can I see it? We recalibrated controls and installed better thrusters. When I give it a test drive, Slate says it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. Try to land on one of the geyser pools. Show me what you've got. Oh. Fly model ship. Oh. Whoa. 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 I have fallen, and I refuse to get up. Wait, wait, it works. Hey. Whoop. Oh. Oof. Whoop. Oh god. Oh god, I can't even see it. What? I think it's stuck. I think... Okay, it was definitely stuck. Hooray. Whoop. Whoop. I don't want to land it in the actual geyser. Woo! Bye! And it's out of here. Well, not getting that one back. Hunk. Don't cause a forest fire, please. Is that an option? Oh, oh. It's underground. Neat. Oh, that is a very close moon. Oh, you can see my feet. I didn't realize that. Porphy. Oh, we have a flashlight. Heyo, hatchling. What? I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Gus and open up a bottle of the good stuff. The good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more daunting digestive challenge. An iron stomach is the mark of a true Hearthian, my friend. Our hardy hunter-gatherer lifestyle stems from trial and error, by which I mean our ancestors survived eating a lot of bad things. Fuck, that's funny. Rutile. They really don't explode as often anymore. They told me my odds of survival are statistically quite high. Yeah, the space program's certainly come a long way. I should probably thank you for causing fewer flash fires than your predecessors. By the way, good luck with those retro rockets. Okay. Fewer flash fires. Pilot seat used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. Although it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, that day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Hearthian history. Oh. Oh, is my spaceship gonna be made out of wood? Oh my god, is that all that was left of his suit? Ooh. My spaceship's gonna be made out of wood. Oh no. Hello, Marl. So it's launch day, huh? Hal's gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? A big tree in the village would be a perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program. Just say the word. Nice try. We all know you have it out for that tree. What? No, I just think it's in the way, and someone ought to chop it down, you know? Specifically, me. You think this has to do with the time I fell out of it and broke my arm? That was when we were hatchlings. Who would hold a grudge for that long? Me. Is he? He's staring at the big tree. He's just... He fucking hates that tree. Alright. Okay. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. Are we in a crater? If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Keep going and hook a right by the Zero-G cave. If it isn't my favorite troublemaker. Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we please? We'll even let you be it. Not today. Love their space program base looking like a camp, right? I'm a little worried about the ship being built of wood, but, you know, the aesthetic here is nice. Very pretty. Spinel! Fishing rhyme, singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater? Guess we'll all be a little busier without you around to lend a hand. A big water planet, Giants Deep. That's where I'd go. Where's that? One time after the rest of the village had left to sleep and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabbro told me about their first trip to Giants Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down. On account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabbro wants to see what lays beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down, but suddenly Gabbro couldn't go any further. Giants Deep has a current you can't pass through. Sure, okay, but shut up a minute. This is the good part. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. And then in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Was there sap wine involved during Gabbro's campfire story? Is that all true? Heard it from Gabbro himself. Gabbro can be a little fanciful, sure, but they aren't a liar. I mean, probably, anyway. I guess if you want to know if the story's entirely true, you can go see Giants Deep for yourself. Oh, good! 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 That's where I want to go. The water planet that has tentacle monsters on it. Yeah, that's where I want to go. Let's leave the Subnautica over in Subnautica, please. And thank you. Oh, what was that? Danger. Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eye. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around Hornfells. Hi, astronaut. You know that patch of ghost matter inside the fence? Gosson said it used to be bigger when they were hatchling because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm a grown-up. Ghost matter's awesome. Ghost matter is super cool. It'll burn the heck out of you. I heard touching it hurts so bad it feels like your whole hand's on fire. Try not to walk into any in space, okay? That sounds bad and painful. Huh. You can detect it with a camera? Do I have a camera? I have a flashlight. I don't really have any items. Huh. Well, that's something for later. Let's take a look at this evil tree that he hates. Yep, that's an evil tree that guy hates. Any good sounds from space today? My signal scope is set to the Outer Wilds Ventures frequency, so I'm listening to the Traveler's music. Last night I heard Rybek's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. Hope that means they're safe. I can hear different planets too. It depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. Oh. That's interesting. It looks like a comet being towed by something. Wait. Why am I getting a broadcast from the sun? Why am I getting a music broadcast from the sun? What the shit? That's a little weird, right? Not just me? That's cool. Okay, this doesn't count as a camera, so I can't use it to see that stuff. Oh, hey. That must be Brittle Hollow. Sun listens to music, I guess? Oh wait, now I'm hearing... Okay, so it must be something's just in the light of the sun I can't see? Maybe? Because now there's different music. Okay, no. I'm just... Yeah, there it is. That. What is that? That's weird. Looks all broken up. I really dig that banjo song. That was a good banjo song. God, I love this song, right? It's a good banjo song. I liked it. Oh, hey. This is the camera. Okay. Okay, so you can see ghost haze broadcast through a camera, so use any kind of camera tool if you have one to check if you think there might be some around. Okay. Pretty straightforward. I could jump. I'm not going to, though. That would be silly. Dumb ways to die. East Nomai Ruins. Scout launcher. Oh! I love their tech level being doohickey and thingamajig. That's pretty cool. Oh, the scout launcher's still going. Wait, so we're definitely in a crater. Okay, so what is this way? Yeah, we're in a crater, and it looks like the planet's covered in grass and trees, it looks like. Cool. I mean, as much as their technology revolves around doohickeys and thingamabobs, they clearly have some advanced tech if they're able to return stuff like that. North Youngbark Crater. Northwest Kaiser Mountains. South Quantum Grove Crater. And these are all things you can aim this at just to take a look at them. Oh! That one hit something. So I'm assuming we're going to have a scout launcher on our ship as well as a camera. Damn! What the fuck happened there? Hold on. Holy shit! Oof! Whatever it is, it's still smoking. That's rough, buddy. Neat. Zero-G Cave. Thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? A little nervous, yeah. Everyone should be a bit nervous going into space. I got cocky during my first flight, nearly put a new crater in the moon. Still, I was never as green as you. Not what Slate says. You know better than to believe a word that lunatic says about me. They're still sore I made them install a safety harness in the cockpit. Claimed it would throw off the thrust-to-weight ratio. Jesus. Honestly, one of these days I'm going to throw off Slade's thrust-to-weight ratio. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the Zero-G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute Zero-G practice, head down the lift into the cave. You're missing an eye. Huh. Rough flight, huh? Ooh, the walls are pretty. Oh. Oh, okay. Because this is probably to the core of whatever moon we're in. There's no gravity here. Got it. Or at least low gravity. Suit up. Left control and left shift, down, up with force. So... Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice of you to drop down. No, I hate the cave, so I don't know why you're making me talk about it. Now I've got hand sweats. Okay. All right. It's neat. There's an auto match for velocity. That's actually kind of cool. All right. Oh, there's a fuel gauge for our suit. Okay. So you can't just jet around constantly. You gotta kind of save your thrust. Got it. Oh. Just toss me right out. Okay. Neat. Right, and you get a fuel warning. Got it. I imagine I'll get my own suit later. It's very pretty. Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but remember, you're training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rug, so get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I've put so much time in your training you, huh? Okay. Alright, I guess. I'll try to not die, I suppose. Come say hi to your old flight coach before you launch. I've got zero-G training set up if you want a refresher. Yeah, just did that. Outer Wilds Ventures founding members, clockwise from top left: Hornfels, Gossan, Slate, and Feldspar. Did we find a Feldspar? We're looking for Hornfels. I think we've met Gossan. And we met Slate all the way down there. Did we find the Feldspar? I don't think we did. Outer Wilds Ventures, Timber Hearth first and only space program, was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. They completed the first orbiter on Timber Earth and later made the first of what many would be many landings on our moon, the Atoll Rock. It's the translator tool's inaugural flight, too. I'm so excited, it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it. Oh geez, do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous, and I'm not even the one going into space. I'm excited! Gabbro brought it back with him from Giant's Deep. And Hornfeld just finished prepping for display. This is it right here. Neat, huh? Makes me wish I could see what a real-life Nomai looks like, but I guess this is as close we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know, and for how old it is, it's in great shape. Yeah, but isn't Giant's Deep just a full water planet? Intentionally. I'm sure those are some neat stories. Well, when you live on a planet that's as small as this one must be, if the horizon is orbiting that fast, this planet has to be really small or spinning extremely fast. My money's on really small just from the curve. So I imagine if you accidentally step into some of these geysers, unintentionally could be a thing. Statue provides us with the most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where the species came from or what happened to them. Huh. But how did you find it in Giant's Deep? I thought it was a planet of nothing but water. Built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite, and to this day still has the first ever photos taken in the entire solar system. These photos were made possible by the deep space satellite's unusual vertical orbit that carries it high above and below the plane of the solar system. Thanks to the recent upgrade, the deep space satellite is now responsible for generating the real-time solar system map used by our newest astronauts. That's cool. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. I know how stars work. I know the red giant life cycle. Supernovas, yes. Oh my god. Ugh. What the fuck are you? This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to the dark bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. It's still alive, though. How long ago was that? Ugh. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. Seems to create a local gravity distortion. It was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. Whoa! That's kind of cool. Goodness. Whoop. So, could I... Oh, I can't. Could I not jump at it? I could. Okay. Neat. Ain't it a beaut? It certainly is something. Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to the Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the Little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. Oh yeah, that's the tech I was talking about. Like, that's clearly advanced tech, being able to teleport shit. Parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from the skulls that they possessed antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. Differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Hearthians couldn't have descended from Nomai ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore the solar system. Huh. Antlers. And only 3 eyes. Yeah. So weird, right? Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among other stars? It's a funky looking rock. Strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. Wait, what? Ah! Huh. Neat. So, quantum superposition then, but a rock. I mean, it's not like a 173 kind of situation. It's quantum superposition, which is an interesting concept for a fucking rock. What happened if I made a paperweight out of this thing? Would it disappear to different parts of my desk as I'm not looking at it? Or would it just kind of sit there because I changed the rock? The rock's quantuming it, yes. The rock is full of delicious Nuka-Cola Quantum, obviously. Sorry for my nerd words, kids. Basically, it means it's everywhere all at once, is a good way to put it. It's, well, multiple places, but the way he said it basically means that it's everywhere all at once, which is an interesting concept because it kind of makes you wonder how it sticks to 3 stumps, but whatever. View map. Oh. Oh. So that is Giant's Deep. That is Brittle Hollow. The Hourglass Twins. Timber Arth, you are here. The Dark Bramble. That's far out there, man. And what is that? You see that little light right at the edge of the solar system? What is that? That's interesting. I wonder what that is. And then there's a small red light down there. What is that? Everything, everywhere, all at once? Peak movie mentioned. It's a good movie. It really is. Oh yeah, I don't think I mentioned last time, by the way. Redeem. I tweaked the audio on that again because I was told that it was still too quiet. There is something orbiting the sun closely. I knew it. I knew I heard something. I don't know what that is, but it's close. It's close to the sun. Okay, that's actually really cool. I just thought it would like show this map, not like a big old giant 3D thing. Yeah, see, now it's loud enough. Hello, Hornfells. Just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. You'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator tool. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. What's your plan once you're in space? I think I'll start with something small. I'm gonna wing it. I want to go somewhere no one's gone before. No one's ever landed on the interloper before. Perhaps you'll be the first. Should you choose to go to the Dark Bramble, be very careful. No one's ever explored there before, either. For what you'll find are excellent reasons. But then, look at all that's left to... Looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to get off this rock. I'm ready to die in space. That's... optimistic. Okay. He's... real layer of sunshine here. I'm not one for superstition, but isn't that kind of unlucky to say it before a launch? At any rate, here are the launch codes. Best of luck out there. Launch codes, dash dash, dash dot dot, dash dot. Morse code, got it. Piece of Nomai writing was essential in deciphering their unique language. Although the text is linear, Nomai text often branches off to form a central point. Interesting, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Oh. Cassava, we're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Fortunately, the Adel Rock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Okay, so that's not writing, but that is. Got it. Nothing written on the back, huh? Okay. You are horrifying, and I am going to stay away from the Dark Bramble if I can help it. I know I'll probably have to go there eventually. Anyone? Anyone? There was a guy here who was looking at the statue. Did no one else see that? Hello? Just me. Me and the fish. Okay. Big thanks to these additional founding members of the Outer Wilds Ventures, without whom we would never have gotten off the ground. Matthew Steinhauer, Ben Etherington, Qwerty the Pie, Jordan Frith, Tom Cummings, Sean Shark Templar Farrell, Steve Ursell, Homewrecker. Okay. Huh. Must be donors, I guess. Stranger danger, stranger danger. It's fucking something danger. Jesus. Did you get a good look at the Nomai statue? The statue looked at me and opened its eyes. The statue was doing what? So its eyes open and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around? You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch, like medically speaking? No, that statue's definitely weird. If you go in there, its eyes are still open. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did, but why? Morphos tried everything to get the statue's eyes to open, and nothing like this has ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue, but Gabbro said they were going back to Giant's Deep. Don't know which island they're on, though. Oh, there are islands on Giant's Deep. Okay. Maybe they'll be able to tell you more. On the other hand, Gabbro's, you know, Gabbro. So maybe you'll be better off searching for more info on your own. Good luck. Safe flying. Gravity here does seem kind of low. That's obviously the thing that's orbiting the sun. I think I want to go there first. You're going to space and never coming back like Feldspar did? What? Yeah, Hornfeld says Feldspar went away into space and didn't come back. Hornfeld says Feldspar was the best pilot ever, but no one knows what happened to them. That's not something I want to think about right now. But if Feldspar disappeared, you might disappear too, right? You're not as good as Feldspar, so you should be really careful not to get lost. Gee. Thanks, kid. What a great thing to say to somebody before their first space flight. Fucking children, I swear. Oh, there's a little shortcut back here. Neat. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Sorry. Oh, so the next one will have an autopilot avoidance system, but not this one, huh? Okay. For launch codes. Oh, I didn't actually have to enter them? That's weird. Okay, it's not entirely made out of wood, so that's good. It's good that it's not entirely made out of wood. I'm glad. However, comma, it's still partially made out of wood. In fact, a lot of it is made out... Is that a handle? Is that a fucking dresser drawer that was repurposed? Is that a door? What the hell are you setting me up there in? Ah, fuck it. Let's go. Oh. Suit up. Health and fuel full. View ship log. My text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device on Attlerock. So go to Attlerock. Maybe I will go to Attlerock first. Seems to be where they're trying to send me. Oh! It's a crystal! Neat! That's why we have relative gravity in here, huh? Buckle up, kids. Liftoff / landing camera. Okay. Hold left shift. Liftoff. He has escaped to where capitalism cannot reach him. Space! I imagine this is my landing pad here, right? Nope, probably not. Can I just land anywhere on it? Or... Okay, so crater's not the best place to land apparently because I can't get up the edges. Huh. Chert's research notes, property of Chert. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from the impact site matches the composition of the ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble. And posit the Yaddle Rock was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where Dark Bramble now lies. To follow up on, maybe there are more fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on other astral bodies in the solar system. Huh. Neat. Okay. Let's leave this crater. Ooh, that was a close one. It's Esker. Oh, hey, it's you. Ground Control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Lunar outposts saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chirk comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Rybeck feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Don't go! Anything else you wanted to ask? A little. I'm in touch with Ground Control, Ornfels and Gaussen mostly. They radio up to chat every now and then. When Ground Control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. When they forget about me, I throw things at them. I don't blame them. For one, I don't check in as often as the other travelers, since I'm always in one place. That's not so bad up here, really. At least it's peaceful and quiet. You don't always get that in our solar system. Let alone in our village. Is that you whistling? Probably, or actually definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music net with a single signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is on the North Pole. Great reception. North Pole is marked in red on your mini-map, but the Yaddle Rock is a pretty small moon. Just go north, you can't miss it. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to, fall apart. A lot. Like, more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here, raising sapling from Timber Earth and keeping an eye on things. Can we just lightly toast it? Like up here? Buddy, where's your spacesuit? There are trees here. Remember it said that oxygen was detected. Oh, lightly toasted. Perfect. So, north. Yep, go north. You can't miss it. I guess he wasn't kidding. Esker's signal scope log. Day 48, still not picking up Ryback's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I feel better once I can hear their music. Listen to Chirp play for a while today. Unrelated. Someone should tell Pofi and Goss on their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Ryback's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. Thought I heard something strange. I don't know. It's probably nothing. No, it's back again today too. Something strange is coming from Timberhearth. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timberhearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken? I better talk to Nice. Wait, what? He's there? Oh, there's a weird symbol, too. Feldspar is there, apparently. That's interesting. The guy who went missing? Whoa, 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 whoa. Match velocity, please. Jesus. That could have been bad. Oh, headlights damaged, landing gear damaged. Okay. Well, that was bound to happen eventually. Ow. I was holding space that entire time. Nothing happened. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey, yo, Hatchling, I thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me, I saw something crash over the horizon, didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back, so I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. Is that a dark bramble seed? You think so? It's nothing I've ever seen on Timberhearth before, so you're probably onto something there. Whatever it is, it put down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, Hatchling, and that's a fact. I think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later. No one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. I don't want to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea what's lurking inside there. Tuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for something to fit inside. Anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hands in anything that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. That's a good way to lose an arm or two. So, scout launcher, huh? Error duplicate signal? What the fuck? Oh. That's a portal. Oh, that's a portal. This must be the Dark Bramble. I threw a little scout into the seed. Telling me it's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. It's going to do a shorter chop up and no mistake. Can we remove a seed that doesn't have the decency to stay the same size all the way through? Maybe I better grab an extra axe or 3 just in case. My signal scope is picking up a harmonica inside the seed. So feldspar's in the Dark Bramble somewhere. Fear? A little bit. And it always enters from the same spot. Take rear view snapshots this time. Just to take a look here. There are trees there. Is that a mouth? Is that that's a mouth. That's a mouth. That is a mouth. That is a mouth, and there are also trees there. And that's a heart? Error, duplicate signal. Scout, 14.4 kilometers. Huh. I'll be taking back, thank you. Okay, there's too much gravity here. So I guess I gotta walk out of this place. That's interesting and a little horrifying. Op what? I don't know. I saw a bunch of teeth. That looks like a mount to me. Huh. What's that red light I saw on the map? What the shit was that? Um... Oh, I have a limited amount of time before the sun explodes, huh? Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Okay, so the sun explodes after a little bit of time. And then it puts me right back here so I can go and launch again. Alright. I just die? Bad dream or something? You still look half asleep. That's a negative on being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep out under the stars the night before launch, but if you ask me if it makes you all a bit jumpy. Okay. Alright. There's a time limit. Noted. Well, if there's a time limit, and I'm going to be reincarnated, and this isn't a you will die situation, huh? Then, only one thing to do. Yeah, it's good and all. But that's not what I'm talking about. Where is it? No, not you either. In fact, let's put a scout over there. The sun is only 8 kilometers away? That's interesting. The interloper. Huh? I was just gonna land on Dark Bramble, but this seems a little interesting. Oh my god, that's really close. Oh my god, that's really close. Oh my god. And it took my ship. It took my ship. The sun took my ship. The sun has taken my ship. My ship is now gone. The sun has taken my ship. I don't think we're getting that back. Wait. Where are we? Can't have shit in space. Stole my ship. Let's not get any closer to the sun than we have to, please. Guess we're going to Dark Bramble after all. Whew! That was a close one. Sun done stole my spaceship. Boat stolen. But I wasn't expecting the sun to steal my fucking ship. Dark Bramble it is, I guess. Probably not the smartest thing to go here first. Whoa, 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 whoa. Fuck. Oh. Well. Yep. Our ship's wrecked. I fired my retro rockets and it did not slow down. Well, no, I tried firing them. It just did not slow. Okay, well, we're screwed. I don't want to go to the Dark Bramble without a ship, but there's nothing to repair. It's just a capsule. This is just the pilot seat. Oh no. Oof, ouch your bones. Yeah, that hurt, man. Master alarm. You are here. I've lost thrust for some reason. Looks behind to see entire ship missing. Ah. Oh, I'm outside the solar system as well, by the way. Oh, no. Something bright out there, though. A couple of bright things out there. Whoa. Are those other suns exploding? Well, it's time to make the worst decision. The most horrifying of all decisions. Nope, I'm going too far away. Might as well explore it. Well, I'm not. It's gone. I wasn't orbiting it at all. I bounced off and then it was gone. I'm trying to get to Giant's Deep, but I'm going to run out of fuel well before then. So then I guess it's all we can do to just stay in space and wait for the sun to explode. It's 29 kilometers. We bounced well out of the solar system. God damn. Nope, can't even match velocity. We ain't making that. We're gonna die here in space. Might as well watch the sun explode, right? What else can we do? I think those bright lights that we're seeing are other suns exploding. Yeah, because look. There they are glowing. And then boom. Boom. And there's another one right there. 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. That's not going to last long enough. I don't even think I'm going to last long enough to see that explode. Wait, what is that? Oh, I don't see anything, but... close. Ish. I can see something. There's a light there. And something orbiting it. What is that? You got the cars treatment? Man, shut up. I don't know what that is. I can see that there's something there, but I can't lock onto it at all. I always think it's funny how, like, I hear people say, well, what if Cars came back and he landed? He was the biggest threat ever. Yeah, he was. But apparently you completely missed the... Oh, there it goes. That one detonated. Apparently you missed the last part of the entire anime where they basically said that he lost his fucking mind out in space. So even if he comes back, he's gonna be a catatonic vegetable. He was forced with the infinite distance of the cosmos, dude. You don't just get to land back on Earth and be like, oh yeah, I'm fine. You can be an immortal being, but also... Wait, did the interloper just hit the sun? I'm not flying towards the sun, am I? Oh, yes I am. Well, this is a bad way to go. Up! Up! No! No! Why that sun getting bigger? Oh no! Crusted pepperoni. Oof. Maybe don't rocket my ship so gosh darn fast. Hey, who turned up the lights? Hey, who turned up the lights? Hey, who turned up the lights? Fuck, sorry. No, I'm not. Vashta Narada referenced, yes. Fucking hardest line of that entire season. Hollow's lantern. There's a tiny sun around this. I don't think I was accelerating towards the sun, by the way. I'm pretty sure it was getting bigger. Unless it just decided to fucking grab me. Oh, they all line up in kind of a, that's cool. I actually really like that. That's cute. Nah, the hardest line of that entire season was, you're in a library, look me up. And the monster stops, hesitates, and then fucking retreats. Because, yeah, you're in a library, look me up. Okay, are we safe here? Definitely landed. Doesn't mean we're safe, though. Sun could stop by and decide to steal my shit. And maybe leaving without a spacesuit wouldn't be a good idea. Masker's Camp, Lunar Lookout. Dark Bramble Seed. Inside the seed. No, my text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device on the Addle Rock. Al says Gabbro went to Giant's Deep to try to learn more about the Nomai statue in the observatory. Huskers growing a crop of trees at their camp. They seem to be doing okay, but they've probably been alone on the moon for far too long. Lookout platform with a spectacular view of the solar system. Husker uses their signal scope here to keep tabs on the other travelers. A seed from Dark Bramble crashed here has already taken root. Techite wants to use a scout launcher to get a look at what's inside. My signal scope picks up harmonica music when I aim at the seed. I launch my little scout into the seed. Somehow the seed is much bigger on the inside. That's horrifying. Oh my god. So at any given time, the music can line up in different ways. It's actually kind of cool. The sun isn't just a deadly laser, it's a rude boat stealer. It is. Rude, son. Is that a motherfucking black hole? Is that a motherfucking black hole? No. No, I don't like it here in Brittle Hollow all of a sudden. Shouldn't the entire solar system be gone if that's here? That's horrifying. Shuttle is currently resting at the Quantum Moon. Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. There's a shuttle? Oh. That does not look like my ship. There's a reason why this place is called Brittle Hollow. Yeah, but how do you contain a black hole? This is a Southern Observatory. Hey, yo, new boat? I doubt it. Why would they give me a new one so soon? Trees detected. Oxygen tank refilled. There are trees in here? There are trees in here. Untranslated, no my recording. I'm here. After watching it wander the skies for so long, I'm about to stand for the first time on the Quantum Moon. Quantum Moon. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, fuck. I don't know how to steer this. It seems to be steering itself. I don't know where it's going. We're getting further away from my ship. So we're obviously going somewhere, right? We're going there fast. Holy shit. What is that? Is that a tiny black hole? It is, but I can't touch it. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I will make the remainder of my journey on foot. We don't know why the quantum moon always welcomes its visitors at the South Pole, just that this is true. As a child, I considered such unknowns sinister. Now, though, I understand they bear no ill will. The universe is, and we are. I am ready. I am not. Where are we? Obviously, we can just teleport back, but where the fuck are we? As fast as we're going, I definitely don't want to step outside of this. Quantum Moon. And this just returns me here. Okay. No, I didn't want to go back inside. Stop that. The fuck was that? Okay, so it has a leaving function and a returning function. Got it. I don't like this. 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 Oh, no! No, 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 no! No, 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 oh god! Spaghetti! What the fuck? Oh, no. No, no, I'm in the event horizon. All of time and space. I go out for 1 hour. Look, I'm sorry, okay? Wait, it wasn't a black hole, it was a portal. What the shit? What is this? So it wasn't a black hole, it was a portal. Interesting. Or it was a black hole and this is a white hole. Got it. We're going with that theory of quantum mechanics. Understood. So does that mean I can... Nope. One way. Okay. All right. Fuck. Hey, what's that? Your ship should eventually fall in two. I'm pretty sure I'll be dead by the time that happens. On account of the fact that my oxygen gauge is swiftly depleting. So wait, does that entire planet just collapse? Huh. Well, that's unpleasant. Anything here on the signal scope? Nope. Nothing of note on the scope. Oh. What's that? That looks different. What's this? Oh, what is this? Yeah, these must be bits and pieces of Brittle Hollow that were pulled through. Which means all of the architecture that was on Brittle Hollow was also pulled through. Okay. Poke, welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you weren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Oh, untranslated text remaining. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body, in this case, Brittle Hollow. If you look up while the station's rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. Okay, so we can return to Brittle Hollow. Ember Twin projection scene. And this is showing me the slow rotation of Brittle Hollow. That's so cool. I like that. That's neat. Okay, so it takes a little bit of time, but my ship should come back over. How long do I have till, you know, the big boom, though? Like... It's a vibe. I got an achievement for all of them being aligned, but I don't think they were all aligned. I think I must have gotten the drums just a little bit, barely, but the drums seem to be out of sync with everyone else. Would a jug be considered an instrument? Okay, so I just need to stand here to be warped back. Okay, I dig it. It's just a very slow rotation. Got it. But if I fall in here with my ship, will my ship get damaged? That must be from the lower floor. Wait, I didn't miss it, did I? I think I did somehow. What the hell? There's no way to refuel in here either, so I'm kind of screwed. Oh, there's a lower floor. Oh, you can spin it. That activates like an engine and is a lot faster. Okay, but how do these work? Whoop! Fuel depleted using oxygen as propellant, because of course. How do I activate it? Whoa! Answers that question. Hello. Oh no. I have no fuel, and there's no oxygen here. Oh, sun's a red giant. Oh no. I'm not gonna make it back to my ship in time. Well, might as well watch the universe explode, right? I wonder what's causing this with the sun. Gonna be honest, I thought my run was over when I fell into the black hole. Oxygen has no thrust. I wonder if it was the interlooper that caused it. It's a pretty ominous name, you know? Oh my god. I like the detail of the oxygen using less power, or having less power. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, that's... makes sense. We watching the universe explode from this place? Yeah, we might as well. It's a little bit further out. Can get a little bit better of a view. Plus, if I mess with the rock, I can... there's my ship. And here comes the sun. Doo-doom, doo-doom, doo. There it goes. Wow. Yeah, we ain't surviving that. That's supernova, baby. Oh, neat. Your Uber's here. No, my death is here. Pizza's here. Oh, hey, I've been on my cut for 2 weeks. Guess how much weight I've lost? Because I decided it was time for a cut. Just guess. By cut, what I mean by cut, fellas, is all I have consumed in this entire time is chicken and rice. And then I think at one command outing, I had half of a chicken sandwich. And then at another command outing, I had half of a roll of sushi. 1 bajillion units. No, not 1 bajillion units. 5 pounds? Yes, 5 pounds. Exactly 5 pounds. Actually, it's like 5 point something, but yes, 5 pounds. 5 pounds in 2 weeks isn't bad. Actually, 5 pounds in 2 weeks is borderline unhealthy if you aren't doing the right thing. I gotta. I can't not. I have not learned my lesson, okay? That's what is happening. I refuse to learn my lesson, I guess. You best fire them retros a little faster. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. What the fuck is all of this? What is this? It's like a plant just consumed an entire planet and then ejected the core. Oh. And I'm willing to bet if I go through here, I'm gonna end up in that same dark, misty place that my scout went into. Wait, hold on, hold on. It's pulling me in. Nice try, motherfucker. You ain't pulling me in yet. Oh! There are things in there. Things with teeth. Yep, that's a very large fish. Okay. Well, time to make bad decisions, kids. It's pulling me in. Oh. Okay. Okay. Do not go towards the white lights. Go towards the red light. Go towards that white light. Unless that white light is also a red herring. Fuck it. In for a penny, in for a pound. We'll risk it for the biscuit. Oh, I don't like this place. Also, are we in a pocket dimension? Like just a straight up pocket dimension? If so, if the sun explodes, do we go with it? Or is the pocket dimension outside of our solar system and technically beyond the reach? Oh, there's a core here. Okay. Oh. Oh. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Turn off my headlights. I feel that that's the right thing to do, just turn off my headlights, you know? The music's coming from inside of that thing. Does this count as a landing? Well. There's that same place. But I can't fit through there. But that does mark where it actually is. Okay. It's over there. Okay. So now I know where that is. No, 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 the ship. Whew. Okay, alright, that's duplicate signal 1. This is duplicate signal 2. God, this place is creepy. All of this is growing inside of a giant anglerfish. What? Oh, that's so cool. And horrifying, but, you know, cool. Is that a campfire? Next to trees? Did we find someone? Is he actually here? No way. What is... Stop that. Oh, it's not letting me go in any further. Like, at all. Not even a little bit. Okay, well... Can we at least find a place to land? Like a safe place to land, please? Close enough. It's Feldspar. 10-10 parking? I tried, man. Whoa! Where'd you come from? No one's come here in... well, ever, actually. That makes you the second Arthian ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say! It's you! They made you an astronaut? And you haven't blown yourself up yet? Good for you! Actually, it's blown myself up a couple times. Feldspar! You're alive! You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Yeah, that's right, I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, you know, crashed. Violently. Wait, what? Oh, this is a good story. I just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep and needed a new challenge, and none of us had ever been inside Dark Bramble, so I think, hey, let's give that a try. I've been cruising around for a while, dodging the odd massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, when I run into this huge anglerfish, the biggest I've ever seen. Pull a few stunts, try and shake the thing off, nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and... well, like I said, I crash. Blammo! On impact, my ship starts making noise like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, well, this ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. I camped out near where I crashed at first, found the skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency treat seeds. Been here ever since. Wow, I can't believe you didn't die. Can't believe you destroyed your ship. No wonder there were so many stories about you back home. You know, in the old days, I used to think the same thing every time I came back from a flight in one piece. These days, I'm used to it. Anyway, that's how it all went down, Hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire for a while. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere. Anything else you wanted? I found something. Found a dark bramble seed on Timber Earth. That's bad business, Hatchling. As Chert will tell you if you so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a 5th planet where the bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. If you don't get that seed you found sorted real quick, I suspect Timber Earth will be heading towards the same fate. I tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. Giant's Deep Core, huh? That was a wild one. Since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? Well, if I tell you how, it feels kind of like cheating. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yep. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. I want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton here and look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. Okay, so I can find his ship and his ship's log. So he had emergency tree seeds and So this is the core of it all? Yeah, that's my scout. Huh. That's interesting. Error duplicate signal ship. That's also interesting. Okay. Go to his ship, huh? Doesn't look too different from mine, honestly. Oh, well, actually, I take that back. It's a little different. You know, now that I look at this from this angle, it looks like they were modeled after that ship that's on Bertle Hollow. The teleporty one, you know? Hollow Vine, huh? Fuck? The fuck? Whoa! Is this Giant's Deep? It is, isn't it? Oh. That's a sure big jellyfish. Trip 4, entry, I'm gonna say not 1. Crashes 3, boring crashes 0. A personal best. Whoa ho, never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here. Blah, this thing tastes terrible. The outside's all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish's inside from getting zapped by electricity? Right, I'm going inside this jellyfish's interior cavity to see if what's in there tastes any better. Ew! Oh, he used the jellyfish on Giant's Deep to be able to, traverse, I guess? Okay. So use the jellyfish is what I'm getting. Squishy. Very squishy. Oh, there is an inside. Wait, what? There's an inside to this thing. Note to Feldspar. Do not eat this, even if you are dying. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you ever ate in this life. I guess these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love feldspar. That's pretty funny. Okay, so the jellyfish have electricity insulation, I'm guessing. We're definitely on Giant's Deep, though, right now. The only reason I know that is because my ship is 15 kilometers away. So there's a dark bramble seed here in Giant's Deep, but it wasn't able to get very far because it fucking froze. Good. I'm glad you froze, you piece of shit. Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, did I just pass through something? Wait, my ship is both 12 kilometers that way and also 2 kilometers underneath me. That must be the teleportation thing. Goofy ass, yeah, legitimately. But he's good Goofy. So, Feldspar, old buddy, old pal, you wanna go back with me? Because, just saying, I got a ship and you're an expert pilot. Together we make one hell of a team. By which I mean I have a ship and you're an expert pilot. God, this game's so cool. The sun is exploding music? Oh, fuck. Feldspar, old buddy, old pal, it's been real. Lots of mysteries. It's been real, buddy. I have a feeling I was supposed to, like, go to the nearer planets first, but, fuck that. Me want to see. Alright, kids. I need to head out for the night because I need to go and co-DM. I appreciate you coming out and spending some time with me, and I will see you guys tomorrow for some Halo. Bye for now. Orion showed up right as I was cutting stream. I'm sorry, buddy, but I'm about to head out. Bye for now.